You don't need my physical address. That's what you people don't seem to be able to process. I can say and spout my mouth here all I want, and people can know where I live all they want. You don't get it, do you? Oh man. You think that I think that I'm too clever for myself. Well, you know what? Go ahead. Go ahead, call the cops. Fucking find out for yourself that I've got that Teflon-like fucking ability to just, somebody tried to hold me accountable and, oh, look, whoa, what happened? They fucking failed. They tried to use the stick again and it didn't work. Imagine that. You're not the fucking first group of people that's tried that. I've told people numerous times that I don't really respond to threats and to the stick and even social consequences, being punished, blocked. None of that stuff really works. You can get me to do something or not do something by fucking paying me. Fuck you, pay me not to, you know? But if you want me to seize a behavior and you're going to try the route of blocks, social condemnation, trash talking behind my back, uh, blocking me, cutting me out of your life, trying to inflict emotional wounds and manipulate me that way, the silent treatment, really anything that people tend to use for the stick, it tends not to work and it often ends up blowing up in the faces of the people that try it. The other thing that tends to happen is that I respond only to incentives. So if you bribe me to not do something, that would work. But if you try to punish me for doing something, that's never going to work. And believe me, I know that you're going to be obstinate. Hearing that, you're not going to want to give up because you're going to think it's the principle of the matter. I have to try to hold them accountable using the stick. And if I give that up, I don't want to give that up. I want to be able to use that tool. But that's really beside the point. It doesn't really matter that you're determined. It doesn't matter how determined you are to not give up the stick. The stick is not going to work. Period. It never does. And the people who use it universally end up regretting trying to use it on me. It's just how things go. That's my life, and it's how it always goes down. On the other hand, if you had fucking paid me not to say shit like that, that would have caused me to maybe not say shit like that, you know? But if you don't want me to threaten the man's kids, fuck you, pay me. That's really how it works. So you know what? Go ahead, call the cops, find out for yourself. You know that shit like that doesn't actually work with me. Um, I welcome you to do it. It's not really, it's really not going to be a big deal. It's going to be a big nothing whopper that you thought that you were going to really get somebody on this, but it's just not going to work out. And the thing is that, you guys think that I'm so screwed because they've got my docs, they know where I live. But, the truth is that that's not the information that they actually need. What they need is MAC address and IP address, and that was successfully cloaked. You guys don't actually have that info. The videos were uploaded behind a corporatized fuck you VPN that if they do subpoena, they will hit a brick wall because essentially the VPN provider never has configured the server in such a way as to never log who it was that was using the service. So the stick in this case of calling the police has already been considered by the IT professional who knows that he's been doxxed already. So they know where I live, but the truth of the matter is that compute, like, you're going to have to prove which device I was on and did all this stuff on, and who was out at the time and all that stuff. And you say, well, we had them on video. You don't know, though, and can't really prove that those videos weren't recorded for private use and then uploaded by somebody else. Maybe I just recorded it and then never intended for it to be uploaded, and then, somebody else that lived here decided to get the job done for me. Maybe I didn't actually, maybe I intended to threaten the guy, but, you know, who are you to say that I didn't just stop recording? Like, how are you ultimately able to prove that somebody else didn't, just go into my device knowing that I had this stuff on here and decide to upload all those documents and those videos for me? I mean, how can you possibly prove that that extra step was taken by me personally? So, you got some real fucking problems with your case if you don't have my IP address and MAC address, and I've engineered my system so that that will never actually happen. So, to this person that's threatening, to call the cops, go. It'll make you feel better. If it will make you feel better, go ahead, call the cops. Let's go through this pointless exercise in futility. Bro, I will see you in a week or so when I go and tell you exactly how it went down, and how I got away with it. Because I will get away with it. Mark my words.